Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to Krastorio for episode 16. We finished the research, let's just start the next one I guess. So we were about to make our way up to some biters that was... Oh, we already killed them, yeah. And we got the biomass. And we're going to use that to make some military tech cards. Or make the biter research data for the military tech cards at least. So yeah, that's the plan. Here we go. So we might need to split this into two chests, just... Well, maybe it doesn't really matter, because we aren't really going to be producing a full build of this just yet. And we just need to make blank tech cards and electronic components. Electronic components are right here. Blank tech cards we just make at the start, like this. And I guess that's everything then. So let's just copy this in to begin with. That seems about right. Let's choose better power poles though. So we have iron coming in here. Okay, with one tile in between these, so from here. And then we need cover coming in there. Oh wait, that's supposed to be output. And there we go, that should be the tech cards. And I guess we just add the machines for the actual military tech down here. We do need 3 inputs for this though. How did we do that down here? Just had one coming in. Maybe we should have made room for that, but that's too late now. So we'll just... Well, we have this as an input of course, so we could just bring that up and then output the tech cards to the middle and get them under the biter signs. Or we could just move this over. Let's just try that. Whoops. There we go. And then just longhand insert from this line. Something like that. And then we have one input here. And then we just need to get our electronic components. And there they are. That is everything. So I guess we just add this to our science labs. I guess we could also just merge it with this already and then remove this intersection. But let's go and grab some more build and let's just do it how we planned it to begin with. Anything else we need to take while we're here? Let's bring some more of these. And I guess that's it. And there comes our first military science tech cards, sorry. Ooh. Oh, why did I do it like this then? Should we just bring it all the way here? That's a bit of a waste of build, but well, let's just merge them as early as possible, I guess. Oh well. Anything else we can get rid of here? No, I don't think so. So that is military science. Don't know if we should make more of it already or if we should just wait though, but does it really matter? So we don't have any more biomass, but this should be enough for quite a lot of machines. Of military tech cards, sorry. Every one of those is 5 tech cards, I believe. Yeah. And we had 100 of those, so that's 500 right there. So now that we have military tech, we could research this. Is this the right one? No, that's the mod one. I didn't remove that. My mod list was wonky this morning. So I just decided not to do anything with mods. I wanted to include a order will mod as well. Do we not have any military tech that we want yet? Maybe not. Well, we want some stuff like robots, of course, but they require the blue tech. Is that our next goal, or do we have anything we want to make beforehand? I would like to make steel beams and steel gear wheels. So that might be something we should do now, I guess. So let's wait a bit on researching this. Well, maybe not. It does only unlock that one thing to make at least. Our researches will explode though, but I guess that's okay. Maybe we should start thinking about trains as well, because this iron might run out at some point. Maybe, maybe not. But this stone will at least. cover seems to be doing okay-ish, but I think we are starting to use our backup here. Though it doesn't really look like it. Oh, let's start with the steel stuff. So, steel beams. Let's have a look what it's used for. Steel beam. So, medium container, warehouse. So this is the warehouse included in Krastorio apparently. How large is this? I wonder. Storage size 400. That's not the largest thing in the world. How large is the entity though? Yeah, just larger than one by one. Oh, I guess we can make them actually. Maybe we should just try. Medium container. We need more steel for one of those. Oh, let's see the medium container first, and then we can make this thing afterwards. Just because it uses the medium container. So here we have medium container. That's a 2x2 entity. I'm guessing the warehouse is a 3x3 then. Let's try and make that. And I mean, maybe that is an okay substitution for my 6x6 warehouses. The main reason for using warehouses is really the train stations, that you can output a full cargo wagon into one chest so you don't have to balance it all. And of course, if you do some builds into a robo factory, then you have a lot of storage centralized. Okay, that's quite a ways off. What else is the steel beams used for? Steel beam, rail, so we do need to automate it, I think. Cargo wagon, roboports, black reinforced steel, light reinforced steel. Air purifiers. It doesn't look like we need it for anything that needs to be automated though. Other than maybe rail. And rail we are only just producing for laying down the rails in this. Oh god dang it. I want to be able to return to my what's it used for page. So containers, if we ever want to automate those. Large storage tank, huge storage tank, electric pole, substation. What do you use this stuff for? Nothing apparently. Is it just a concrete type? Oh, you know, a floor type? I guess we'll have to find out. Reinforced. Walking speed 175%, yes. What is concrete? 140%, so that is quite an increase in walk speed. That seems nice. but not really something we're going to automate on a bus. SD beam. So those two we don't really need to automate. I don't think we're going to automate any of this. Maybe we should just put some of it in a chest. But then again, we can't just craft it in hand. It does take some time though. I think we should put it in a chest just in the utilities section. What about... or maybe just produce it next to the things that we are going to make up there anyway. What about the gear wheels, steel gear wheel, or belt? But we can do that locally if we really want to. Stack inserters, that's going to be in the utility area. In mining drills Mark II. I don't think we automate those other than in the utility area. I don't think we need anything in this either, so I don't think we need to automate iron gear wheels and... oh, sorry, steel gear wheels and steel beams. At least not on the bus. And that saves us a bit of space. I wonder if we needed the iron beams at all then. Iron beam. Oh yeah, that's refined concrete. I didn't look at the walking speed of that, but that's probably 155 or something. That is all in the utilities area if we want it. Gun turret, but that's in the utilities area as well. Unless we really need to ramp that production up, but I don't think we do. We can just make a larger storage chest for the turrets. So we didn't really need these on the bus. The gear wheels we are using for engine units and probably for inserter parts as well. I think that is necessary. But this line we could basically remove if we want. We aren't using it for anything, I don't think. Something here, okay, so we're putting it on the utilities bus, but we could just make it next to the things we need. I guess things like these iron sticks we could also just make in the utilities area, but then put it on a belt so you don't have to make these everywhere you need them. Because they do take up quite a lot of space. So maybe that would be worth it for things like iron sticks, iron beams, steel beams, steel gear wheels, sorry. Not steam gear wheels. So that's something to think about at least. But yeah. So we don't need to be producing steel stuff here. So maybe it is just going onwards to blue science. For that we need sulfuric acid though, which comes from sulfur, and we get sulfur from petroleum gas like normal. Let's just research this. I think maybe we can find something that removes the science, like this one. Whoops. Let's work on the sulfuric acid then. Then we can work on advanced circuits afterwards. Oh yeah, our oil is down here. So question is if we should actually make the sulfuric acid down here or if we should make it on the bus. We have both water and petroleum gas below our bus, so maybe that's a good idea. Also, we should probably put some storage tank for petroleum up near our bus somewhere. So let's do that, I guess. Let's just do that right here. And let's bring the water along the bus as well, so we can use it for our sulfuric acid. So, what we need to make sulfur first. That's just 2 fluids, and then we mix that with more water and iron plate. Okay, so we need 1 input and 2 liquid inputs. Let's just try and plan this out. So if these make the sulfur, then they output that. To sulfur. Question is if we should input the sulfur directly to the sulfuric acid machines. If we say that this is an actual sulfuric acid machine and this is a sulfur machine, and then we make some more labs so it's easier to plan this stuff out, then it just inputs to there. We have an input here, an input there. That makes it a bit harder when we actually want another machine down here that also outputs a fluid, because we can't mix them. Won't be able to do that. But then we could just move it down 1 more tile. It might not be the most beautiful thing in the world, but I mean, it should work, right? And then we need the iron input. Let's just do this on this, that on this side, because we're sticking the sulfuric acid out on this side. So we can actually move all of this 1 tile over. Unless we made a mistake somewhere, I don't think we did. And of course these will just be inserted with long-headed inserters. That should be fine. We are a bit off on the ratios. These now supply 1.5 sulfuric acid machines each. They make 2 sulfur per second. These use actually 5 sulfur per second. We need the opposite ratio. So we need 2.5 of these sulfur machines to each sulfuric acid machine. I guess I just forgot that ratio. I think that's pretty standard. But still, let's assume that we just bring iron down this line. Should we just ignore the ratio? And then just have 2 Well, we can have 2 to 1, it's just we can't have the last half one. But I guess that's okay. Because then we can just double this setup if we want to. And then iron in here. Too bad it's not... It is possible to power all of that with one power pole. But then when we copy it down here, those power poles won't reach each other, so let's just plan something that's easily expandable. Could even just do it like this, I guess. No, those don't reach. Then like that, I guess. But then we're not connected to over here, which is annoying. So like that maybe. Those don't reach either. I guess that will be somewhat... Let's go for that. Then we'll have another... Oh, wait. I'm a bit confused right now, sorry about that. Let's just try and get these somewhat equally far from each other. That should be a bit better. Unless I'm mistaken, but I think that's good. Of course we can't have these directly above a pipe, because then we can't have underground pipe next to it. But this should be good. Let's just go with these 3 machines to start with. We need iron down here. Whoops. Went a bit too far there. And then we need petroleum here. Let's try and remember that. And always just use a belt to mark the line. So we need pipe going up from here. Let's just put the pipe down for how it'll be eventually, I guess. I still think we need quite a lot of sulfuric acid with this mod. And then it's water over here. No more underground pipe. That's pretty fast to fix, luckily, when we just have the pipe available. Oh yeah, we need a lot of water inputs, of course. So that should be everything. Now this won't be producing full time, because we lack half a machine of sulfur production, but it should be good enough. And I guess we just put this down on the fluid bus that we are making. And we need even more underground pipe. I guess we would need to go and grab some more pipe. Is there anything else we can get rid of? We could get advanced or military 3, but no we can't, because that takes blue science. All of this does. Landmines, we'll get rid of that at least. I sort of wish you could just hide researches in here, because I won't be using landmines, so we could just as well get rid of that. Same with long-range radar, I think. Mainly because we have radars in the mod already in Krastorio. And let's just put it here. And should we just put some storage down for it here as well? I guess the answer is yes. There we go. And I guess this should have been moved down so we can actually continue this flute bus. So we have sulfuric acid for the blue science now. Now we just need advanced circuits and then we should be about there. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!